recognize that there is a need to balance the rights of authors and the rights of users. And so to that end, we would conduct open and transparent consultation first before deciding on what amendments to the Copyright Act would be. And we've taken into account the positions of all interested parties, including users that would like to use digital music and things like that on the internet.
It's bad for consumers and it's bad for content creators. This bill was a complete sellout to industry demands. Proper consultations were not done, and over 92,000 Canadians have expressed their protest to this bill on an online group. We need to ensure that any new copyright legislation ensures the rights of both the creators and the users. Creators agree this bill has seen opposition from the Songwriters Association of Canada and the Canadian Music Creators Coalition, which is a coalition of 209 artists, both small and big. Creators don't want to see the Canadian music business become what it has in the United States, where record companies are suing 14-year-olds. This bill also did not consult consumers. It would have included harsh penalties for individuals seeking to get around digital locks, and it would have undermined our time-shifting and format-shifting rights. It would have made most of the people in this room a criminal. I know that the Calgary chapter of Fair Copyright for Canada...
Thank you, Tyler.
Very heavy-handed against the consumer, and really supported the position of industry quite unfairly, and you obviously need to have stakeholder engagement if you're trying to pass a bill. So I don't understand why the government would try to pass a bill without stakeholder engagement. So I'm really interested to know Mr. Richardson's position on a lack of stakeholder engagement. I mean, obviously there are people creating these works and there's people using them, and you have to have a balance. That's just common sense. And to look at one party over the other defies logic. So I'm really interested in why Mr. Richardson doesn't think that we should have stakeholder engagement before you put something like that through as a bill. I mean, what we're looking at is fining people up to $20,000 if they're thought to be downloading something inappropriately. Is that fair? Let me ask Mr. Richardson.
Thank you, yeah, this is a bill that, frankly, updated and modernized the Copyright Act. It's been 10 years since the Act. It has been significantly amended. And in that time, of course, we've seen products like DVD, MP3 players, Blackberries, new technologies. And to fully enjoy these technologies, consumers as well as artists, developers need certainty about what they can and can't do. These things simply weren't addressed in the previous bill. I'd be pleased to respond to Ms. Odd's comment about $20,000 fines and criminals. Frankly, the truth of the matter is that the $20,000 fine is in the current bill. This is the bill that we're amending. We're amending that to limit the amount of fines to individuals to $500. The reason for these fines in the first place was to prevent widespread pirating and theft, commercial theft of
Thank you, Candidate Richardson.
material.
Third prepared question.